Hello, y'all. What did they say this place was called? McKee Botanical Gardens. That's where I'm at today. And I'm checking out this gorgeous room that they've got. And it is got this huge table. This is all made of one tree. Look how long this is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I don't know if it says it's 23, but it's 23 of my steps. Crazy, huh? It's a beautiful, beautiful table. Nice and thick. I don't know what it's made out of. This is really cool. Is that Legos?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
It does, it does. That is Legos. Isn't that gorgeous? This is a big, huge polar bear.
It's got a sign here.
Huh? With cubs. Made out of Legos. Isn't that cool? Absolutely beautiful. This place is gorgeous. Oh, and look at, oh, wow. I wonder if it rings. Oh, yeah. She didn't do anything, but I caught her on it. This is so pretty. This place is so cool. I'm so glad you got me to come here, Diane.
Right, but I always go.
You want to go left?
We
Okay.
go right.
It doesn't matter to
I
me.
guess we always went left.
Look at this little pond.
I guess I mean this way.
Goes out around there. We can go this way.
Okay.
Very cool. I don't see any fishies in it, but I wonder if these are.
Come on this way. I forget what's this way.
Looks like a lot of native Floridian type tropical plants and stuff. Check out this. Wonder if it's spiky. It kind of is. This is a bromeliad. This is not a bromeliad that I have, but it's pretty cool.
Monkey jungle.
Check this tree out, guys.
Parrot jungle, and we had the orchid jungle. We just had lots of jungles.
Oh, I love this tree. This tree is one of a kind. Looks like it's, that one over there is broken or something.
It'll be fun to climb. Look at this one. See how it goes up?
So this is a dragon tree. Very interesting. Very, very interesting tree. Oh my God, I'm upside down. Anyways. Yeah, and this one over here, it looks like, I don't know. Maybe it grew that way, but it's very interesting. Look, it grows all the way over there. You could make a little house or something on top of that.
That'll be fun.
If it wasn't rotten. I don't know if it's rotten or not. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it goes on up. It's all green. This is another bromeliad. I really love those. Check this out, people. All the beautiful orchids. That, I know, is going to be crazy beautiful whenever it blooms. Not the time. You can see all the old thingies. There's not any new ones come out, but it's not the time for that one to bloom. But looky here at this one. I just love how they've got this on this tree. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow.
I
I love places like this. Thank you for inviting me to go to this, Diane. Oh, look at that one up there. Check this out. These flowers are neat too. I don't know the name of this one though. I want this one so bad. This is beautiful, beautiful bromeliad. Oh, I love it. Isn't that pretty? And it's even got a little air plant up there too. I don't know what kind it is.
Big one.
Yeah, this is a bird of paradise, very big. You can tell it's been there for years. Here's some smaller ones. There's another picture of it, of a different one. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the red and the leaves and the orange and pink, purple and pink in the flower. Okay guys, I don't know what this is. It grows like ginger. It looks kind of like ginger almost, but it's got this frilly weird stuff on the end. I don't know what it is. It's baffling me. We came and see the animals. How do you like the alligators? Ha! Fake alligators. I love those. Those are pretty. If I had a pond, I'd have those beautiful purplish colored ones. Those are cattails. Check out this part, guys. This is all new, she says, since she's been here. That looks like it might be in the ginger family too. It might be a pine cone ginger. So this is like a little water park for, I guess, the kids whenever they get hot and sweaty and all that kind of stuff. A little thing over here for them to play in. Oh, and they got some bananas. Finally, I find some fruit.
Boy, this is like being here for the first time. Everything is all new.
Oh, and I love these things. Y'all know I got one of those, almost not quite exactly like that, but in my back yard. I just love these linen things. This is another part of it. This is a lot of neat stuff for kids. And they've got an old shipwreck thingy here. Now that tree has got to be fake. There's no way that one's real. These look like some type of begonia, but I'm not really sure. They're beautiful though. I think this is milk thistle for butterflies to come in, which would really be beautiful for the kids to enjoy. And this has actually got a rack that is starting of bananas. Hopefully they got some bees around here too that'll devour that beautiful nectar out of that banana tree. These are the type of bananas that I want to get too for my front yard. Maybe not in the front yard. Somebody will steal them, and I don't want to wait that long for them. I got some other places in the backyard to keep these shorter bananas that I really want to get some of these. This is another little area. Oh, and they've got books over here. Oh, yeah, that's got to be fun. I wonder what this is all about. Little free library. Let's see what they've got in here. Books for children. That is really cool. Really cool. I like to see stuff like that for kids. This tree is just like all over here. It just branches out and goes this way. It's so cool. Palm trees have fallen right into it. Lots of air plants. Bromeliads are pretty much grow on air. I mean, they grow in the ground too, but they got them all over. I love the variegated bromeliads too. Very interesting. Now see, this one's sharp. It's got little teeny thorns on it that are very sharp. But look at the beautiful flowers. That's not totally open yet. Check this out. Oh, and the great big old mushroom they made here. This is pretty cool. I like this. I like this totally right there.
Over how much work and money they have put into this since I was here last. It's been at least 2 years since I've been here.
Oh, and look at the real mushrooms on here growing. I wonder if they're edible.
You want to find out?
No. I'm wondering if these aren't plugs. Because look at these. That would be really neat if they were. Look at them all on this side. Those orange ones are really cool looking. I don't know if they're edible though. That's a really healthy, pretty white begonia there.
Begonias I'm familiar with. My mother used to raise begonias.
Mm-hmm. But you mainly see them in reddish,
Yeah.
pinks, like that, but not white very often. These are some really pretty bromeliads too. We got the red center. And that one's fixing to have a flower. That's how they come out, those little spikes. This is another bromeliad. See how big it's gotten? That really cool looking bloom. I think this is so cool how they've got it all planted out. I want to say that right there, it looks to me like firecracker bush, but I'm not positive. Let's see how they're starting to get the bromeliads to go up the tree here. Pretty cool. This looks like a jaboticaba. That's what I have at home, but yes, it is. See there? They actually have flowers on it. This is the one I have at home, and what's neat about this tree, Diane, is it has beautiful round fruit, like a grape size, and the skin's a little tough, like a muscadine grape, and it's very, very sweet inside, and the skin is very peppery. Look at this. Look at this. This is awesome. These bromeliads are my kind of bromeliads. I would love to have some of those. Oh, and look at the lily in front in the pond. It's in bloom too. That's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. This is another palm. No. Well, I don't know what it is. It has several different things, tags here. I don't know which one's which. That's a fern, so that's probably that. That's probably for that one right there. But it could be this one down here. I don't know, but that's kind of cool looking, that right there. I like this. This is so cool. This is another thing made out of Legos. Isn't that cool? They had to do some work to do that now. Wildebeest, that's what it is. And over on this side of the walkway, it's got another little thing with more bromeliads up there and different things. I have some of the variegated bromeliads at home. And of course more orchids. I haven't even seen, I have been looking, but I haven't seen any that look like vanilla orchids. That's what I want, is a vanilla orchid. So it goes from over there to over here. It's got more water lilies and stuff.
Do we have asked for a nice day?
I know, it's a gorgeous day. And these are some more, I don't know what this is. I thought I did at first, but I'm not going to say because I don't know. Oh well. There'll be a lot of plants in here that you guys will know what they are, and I don't. This is a type of lily. And I just said what kind of plant that was. Started with a P. What did I say? I can't remember. But anyways, they grow up the trees here. A lot of people have them in their homes, growing and hanging baskets and such. Philodendron. Thank you.
That's a big word for me.
And this one is neat because it's got holes in the leaves, but it's in the Philodendron family. And really neat plants to have for places like this. Oh, look at those. Those are some neat variegated plants over there. Look at the tree up here. Isn't that gorgeous? It's full of bloom. I don't know what it is, but that's pretty cool looking tree. But anyways, back down here, these, I was wondering what they were, and one of the ladies stopped and said, oh, that's wild coffee, but just not, it's not drinkable. See, these actually have some coffee beans on them, but they're not edible or drinkable, make you sick. So yeah, some of these are already turned. I don't know if you can see them. They're turned and could be picked, but they're not the right kind. So I won't be growing them. I truly do not know what that is, but that is a neat looking plant. I don't think it is in the orchid family, but it has roots like orchids. And I don't see anything sprouting on it or anywhere where it sprouted. And that's the center of it as far as I can hold up. Here is that tree.
Oh, this is the thing that tree up.
It's amazing. And look at all the little flowers that have fallen off of it. They're gorgeous. Look how beautiful that is. Amazing. All over the place. And this is called a Croton Majesticum.
I live in Croton Woods.
Indian Malaysian. More bromeliads. It's funny, some of those blooms are down in there and it looks like those are on the bromeliads. But this is a pretty bromeliad. Very pretty. And as soon these orchids will be blooming too. Those look like the purple orchids, I'm not sure. But it looks like regular purple orchids. And of course palm trees. Another Lego. Yep. This thing's interesting too. I don't know what it is, but it's interesting just sitting there. This is really gorgeous down through here. I don't know if you can see this. That little brook going through there. I'm pretty sure this is man-made. Huh?
It makes some cool puzzle pictures.
Yes.
I love water lilies.
These are dragon's tongues. It's neat. You can even see the grass down in the bottom that they've got. That helps filter the water and stuff and keep it clean.
Okay?
Yeah. It's so cool. I hope you guys are getting a good view of all this neat stuff. I thought I'd give y'all some beauty. Nice green stuff since y'all are seeing nothing but snow. And this is another neat thing. See this beautiful bee trying to get nectar from this. And there's a rhino over here made out of Legos. And oh, look at these. Those are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And that looks like another type of, I don't even know what that is. These are pretty. I love these. But poinsettias are not good for animals.
And I'm going, you know what?
This is great pavilion to sit under. And the beautiful butterfly made out of Legos. And this has got neat flowers.
No sign what it is. So.
Nope. These are more begonias. Washington State begonias, it says on the little sign. But these are the flowers that these are got. Very pretty pale pink. Here's another pretty begonia. I mean, not begonia, bromeliad. I have this bromeliad at home. And she just bloomed. I'll have to show it to you. These are also a bromeliad, but they almost favor a aloe vera. This is an orchid, and it's got to be very old because a stem like that just doesn't happen overnight. These are all little orchids and air plants. That one little air plant right there is blooming, and it's a purple color. Real pretty. Here's
Like
more.
Unusual looking paradise.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But they're bromeliads. Strange, huh? There's so many different varieties. This is massive. They're so beautiful. But I want to use them for my plants, my tomato plants. Look how beautiful they are. Or chop them off and put them across my tops of my fences. That's what I'd like them to be there for to hang plants on, right? Y'all know how I like to hang my stuff. Now that's a toadstool if you ever seen one, right? Can you imagine walking up about something like that in the woods? You'd probably pass out. So this is a folly, and I believe that's what they're talking about right there. There's this crazy vine that goes way, 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 way up there, and the trees all over. And they've got it over the arch here. Very nice. Very nice. So they've also taken vines and made a structure out of them and woven them for a thing. I would take you over in the middle of it, but a young lady's getting her picture taken, looks like with a cap and gown. There are actually little huts to the side. I don't know how they would keep them from getting wet, but at least you see how they're able to make things out of them. A darker red with some gold and green. They're pretty. I don't know what color flowers they'll bloom, but those are similar down there, and they're kind of a pale purple. And they've got palm trees and everything in bloom, so plenty of nectar for the bees. I should have shown you the pollen, the little flowers that have fallen off the tree. I'll see if there's some over here where the bees are like going nuts. Well, there's a lizard, but I don't see any bees over here. But when I was over there, there was a big palm tree that had been dropping flowers, and the bees were just covering it, covering the ground. So, and of course there goes a wasp. But this is very pretty. Very, very pretty. Nice, beautiful place here. The trees are gorgeous down through there. This is an interesting type of vine. I don't know what it is. Looks like hands almost. Or paws. And this is a hummingbird. Oh, and here comes butterfly. Hummingbird thing, and my friend taking pictures of it. Now this looks like dragon fruit. I'm pretty sure that's dragon fruit growing up that tree. Pretty cool, huh? These are interesting too. I believe these are orchids, and that's an air plant. Really cool looking. There was a dragonfly on this. Oh, it is still there. Still there. See
What,
it?
dragonfly?
Mm-hmm. It's on this end.
On that one?
It's on this. See that one poking out that way? Whoops, where did it go? It'll move off in just a second, I'm sure.
Look at it's bubbling.
That's a beautiful plant too. I like that.
Lilac. I know lilacs. I love lilac.
That's so gorgeous. And this, of course, is a turtle. Made out of Legos.
Fishy, fishy, and
I don't know if y'all can see the little fishies in the water. But I wanted you to see those. Those are gorgeous, ain't they? It's absolutely beautiful. That's what I'd love to have in my water garden if I ever have one. I'm not sure what this is, but that is cool looking.
It is
Very cool.
I am not even going to try to pronounce it.
And that one right there is this one right here, I believe. Isn't that beautiful? These are pretty. This is so cool. Pretty flower, but this is my favorite. I want one of these so bad.
What's it called, do you know?
It's a Chinese lantern.
Oh, okay. The
That
butterfly flew
place
over.
that I went to that wedding at had this, and I just fell in love with it. They're absolutely gorgeous. Looks like a palm. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's some kind of water thing. Oh, I love this big old pot. That would be cool to have at my house. Nice, beautiful flowers. All this is water pond thingy. Every time I turn around, there's another butterfly coming through here, so it's really pretty cool.
Back to the turtle.
Yeah, we're gonna go back down that way, right? We haven't been down there.
Aren't you surprised when I recognize a new?
I love it. I love it. I like this fern too. This is a very interesting looking fern. Nice, beautiful little. Oh, look at the orchids on top. Those are gorgeous. And you know they've got to be at least 5 years old to be that beautiful. I have this orchid at home. This is my favorite orchid. I bought that orchid. Yep. I bought that orchid on sale, and I did not know what it was. And I brought it home. It didn't have any blooms on it. Didn't know what it was. And the first time that it bloomed out was absolutely gorgeous, and me and Linda fell in love with it. I like that little farmy looking thing too. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of cool too. Very pretty. Check this tree out, guys. It is really funny looking. Oh, it almost looks like it's a fern. That is so freaky. Now this is the kind of palm tree that I like. Nice and skinny and tall. Not a bunch of craziness going on around it. And it almost looks like bamboo, don't it? Here's some more of that Okay, so there is more philodendron over here. There's one going up that little plant, and there is one variegated one going up that plant. And see how it gets bigger as it goes up? And it's really kind of cool. This right here is philodendron too. But when they're not in the total shade, they will get really, really big leaves on them, and I'll show you them in just a second. But I wanted to show you this. This is another type of philodendron. I love this one. It's gorgeous. But see the ones going up in the trees over there? Look how big those leaves are up there. They're huge. They just grow wild here. And you see how massive the vines are? Yeah, these start out little teeny vines in your house. And if they're planted in the right place, they can go up and make really beautiful stuff. Oh, and here's a Dodo Bird. Now that is pretty. You know the bees and the butterflies are loving these. I don't know what that is.
Tonight?
Am I gonna have dreams? Yeah, I'm gonna have dreams about all this stuff. This is what it is, a purple fire stick. Mr. Zebra hiding in the bamboo. They've even got a little gate-like thingy. That's so cool. Looks like they've had some damage from wind, because see the bamboo's kind of tilted over. It's a big old orchid, 2 of them.
I repeated you.
I don't know what kind of orchid they are though. All the bromeliads. Y'all, this is a guava tree like mine at home. I don't see any flowers on it either. But they're in the myrtle family, and their bark peels off like
a snake, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to peel it, but see how it just comes off? And it's kind of neat. It makes that smooth
Yeah.
feeling. I wonder if this actually fruits. Mine don't fruit.
My grandpa lived in Orchid.
That's another one.
And there's a tree in the picture.
They even have apes in the jungle here. Don't turn around and get us. So this is the outside of where we first came in, and that beautiful table and everything is right through the center of that. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I want to show you something else too. This is awesome. This is one orchid plant that is in total bloom. And it does have a little bit of fragrance, not much. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but orchids are a funny creature. They literally will bloom and stay open for, all day long and everything. And yet they only put their fragrance out certain times of the day. Some of them don't smell at all. Some of these are not smelling, but it had a faint smell on that one over there. But man, this is gorgeous, gorgeous plant. Now that's what I'm talking about. I'd love to have this orchid. And you can tell it's been growing like this for years. They can't just put that many together and get them to stay together like that. It looks to me like it's got a nice piece of wood or something underneath there, a block that it's on. They've just let grow. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness, what is this? This is a hiding chameleon. pretty cool. You know, that is hours and hours and hours of work on these things. That is too cool. I like that plant back there too. That's a neat looking plant. And this is a... Oh, look at the bells. Wow, I didn't see the bells back there. Giant bells. That takes a lot of metal to make those bells. Wonder what they're made out of. Oh, and there's more up there too. Pretty cool. Looks like more over on that end. Those are cool looking leaves for orchid. Absolutely gorgeous. That's another air plant. More orchids up in there. Look at that orchid. It's literally growing from down here all the way up the tree. Up there. Check this out, guys. The tiniest little orchids. These are orchids. Look how little they are. I don't know what that was. Probably, oh, it was a lizard. I seen something moving. I don't want to get into snakes. I'm not into snakes. I don't know what these are. But I know those are orchids. Those yellows. Aren't they gorgeous? This is something I would love, love, love to have for inside the house. And here we go, out the door. We're gonna say goodbye.